Evening, everybody. Hello, how are we all? Thank you for joining us. It's Thursday, the 17th of November, live from a very wild and wet and windy Darwin. I started looking at plans for an arc earlier on this afternoon because I thought it was going to be needed just to go and pick Jack up from school. But yeah, hope you're all well. Hope everyone's staying safe wherever you are at the moment in the UK. Thank you for joining us. We'll get started in about 11 minutes time. Jump in and say hello to everyone first. So if you do want me to say hello, best place probably Twitter, hashtag Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz over there on Twitter, and I will say hello. I've got a few already to go through, but yeah, hope you're all good. Hope everyone's well. Yeah, it's good to be back doing this, to be honest, tonight. I've been in meetings all week. And I'm sure I've had meetings about meetings, but there's some very, very, very exciting things in the pipeline, aside from the film as well, which is exciting on its own. But there's some very, very exciting things and projects in the pipeline, which none of which I can share with you at the moment, but obviously you guys will be the first to know when we do. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's start saying hello to some people. Who have we got? I'll start at the top. Hello to Kieran and Lorna. Good evening to both of you. Hope you are well. Hello to John Jenkins and the Welling Wizards. Good evening to you guys. Hope you are all well. Yeah. Sorry, Bex just sent me a message saying we had a meeting about your meetings. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. I'm trying to catch you up. Sorry, yeah. Hello to the Welling Wizards. Good evening to you guys. Hope you are well. Hello to Mrs. Ali Jackson. Good evening to you. Okay, Jay, hold the front page. Our arch enemies, the brilliant Neb and Denise. Average score 49 out of 50. Yeah, we know Neb and Denise. They're well known. Every week since day one. Hang on, how can they get an average score of 49 out of 50? Do they get like lots of 50s and then lots of 49s? That may not make their average. Oh, it have to be 48s, wouldn't it? Never mind, ignore me. They're not playing tonight, so it means Ali and Neil in Shropshire are going to win. I'd take that glory and run now if I was you. Start celebrating, cheering and everything. But yeah, hope you both well. It's because they've gone to another quiz. Fair enough. But yeah, hope you both well over there in Shropshire. Hello to Snowy as well on Twitter, Snowy12. Hello to Barb, Louis, Paige, and Ian and Helen who are in. They say it's the best 2 nights of the week. Bless you. But hello to all 5 of you. Hope you're well. And hello to Helen and John. The Kingstonians, good evening to you guys. A couple more. Wish luck to Cat Attack. That's a great team name. Nicole, Etty, and Rob, good evening to you guys. And that's from Ali and Amy. So hello to you. Hello to Anver as well. Good evening, Huzzah, and good evening to you. Busy and tough week. Deborah and I are looking forward to a fun quizzing evening. So good evening to you guys. Hope you're both well as well. So yeah, hello to everyone on Twitter. I'll keep that open for a bit. Hashtag Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz. You're more than welcome to ping something through on there. Someone just said something about the Lego McLaren. Do you know what? I fully say I've built lots of Lego and got lots of various Lego over the years, but that was the most fun thing that I built, that Lego, and built it very, very quickly as well. It's an awesome piece of kit, that, the Lego McLaren. Hello to the Quiz Kings, Deb and Joe. Good evening to you guys. Hope you are well. Hello to the Hanmores and the Sharrods, half in Dorset and half in Essex. I was going to make a really poor joke then, but I'm not going to. Yeah, half in Dorset, half in Essex. So good evening to all of you guys. Hope you're well. Moogie and Phil joining in as usual. They've been on the M1 today. I do not envy you in the slightest, but glad you're home safe. So hello to both of you guys. Hello to the newbies. Not sure whether you're live on Saturday. No, Saturday's pre-recorded. For no reason other, I don't have anything on Saturday. But this is the first weekend where I don't have anything on, so I'm taking a breather this weekend. So Saturday's quiz will be pre-recorded, as it has been for the last couple of Saturdays. So I'm taking a breather. In fact, the next lot of Saturday quizzes are pre-recorded, and then I've got some dates around the Christmas stuff, which I'll get to when we get into December. It's still November. I'm not getting into Christmas yet, but I've sorted the dates out. So yeah, Saturday is pre-recorded. But can you wish Bakewell Tarts Claire a very happy birthday for Sunday? Yes, a happy birthday to you, Claire. And also say it's from second son Jebril Normsky. There you go. Jebril Normsky's getting in on the act as well. So yeah, hello to you guys. Hope you are well, but happy birthday for Sunday, Claire. Have a good day. Happy 50th birthday to Claire Taylor as well from hubby Simon. So happy birthday to you, Claire. Hope you have another Claire. Hope you have a very, very good day. Here we go. Hello to the beauty that is Susan, and hello to the beast that is Chris. Hello to both of you. Hope you're well. I love I love the way that you reword it every week to try and catch me out in some way. But hello to you guys. Hope you're well. Hope you're fine. Shout out, please, for fiance Kelly. Doing the quiz since every week since the beginning. It was her birthday earlier this week, and no doubt she'll be having a wine later whilst doing the quiz in her Jay's virtual pub quiz wine glass. Bless you. Well, happy birthday, Kelly. That's from Ian. Happy birthday to you. Hope you had a very, very good birthday earlier in the week. Hello to our friends over there in Sweden. The two weird dots above the O. Tonight they're drinking Julmust, which is Swedish Christmas soda, and eating some Japanese candy. Do you know what? That sounds right up my street, to be brutally honest. That sounds incredible. I quite like the idea of that. Yeah. Enjoy. But hello to both of you. Hope you're well over there in Sweden. It must be getting cold over there in Sweden now. But then, I mean, obviously, you guys will be used to it because you live there, so you know how to deal with the temperatures. We were saying this a few months ago, like Tenerife. We went to Tenerife in February, and we're there because it was, you know, same temperature as you get over in the UK. So we're there in shorts and t-shirts, and like, sorry, they're like, you know what I mean. For us, it was really hot, and they're over there wearing jeans and hoodies and everything. But for them, it's their winter. It's like 20 degrees, but then it's, do you know what I mean? I know what I mean. No, move on. Could I please give a big bon voyage shout out to Jessica Newman from Mum, Dad, Kyle, and Natalie, as this is our last family quiz night together due to her flying to Australia on Saturday for a year. Wow. We play as a family every week, and this is truly the end of an era, but we will still keep playing, and she will have to catch up on the other side of the world. Or she can get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I mean, I know there have been, over the last 2.5 years, some people have got up at 6 o'clock in the morning to carry on joining in live. Just throw that out there. We have to catch up with her on the other side of the world. Please tell her good luck. We are so proud of her to be brave enough to do this on her own and love her so much. Yeah, best of luck, Jessica. I'm sure it'll be an incredible experience over there in Australia. So enjoy the 12 months that you've got over there. Hello to John Peck, who's jumped into the Facebook shout out, said it's an anniversary coming up for the YouTube Live Chat Legends group. It was a year on Monday since it was created, and they're still talking to each other. Yeah, fair play. You guys are an incredible group. So yeah, enjoy your anniversary on Monday. I mean, yeah, I'd like to say I'd celebrate in some way, shape, or form for you, but football, Manic Monday, and then Paul on Monday. So yeah. But yeah, to all of you guys, hello to all of the YouTube Live Chat Legends. Hope you're all well. Hello to Tizzy and Dennis in sunny but soggy Dorset. How does that work? Sunny and what have you got? Like the sun on one side and the rain on the other. Is that kind of, you know? Anyway, hello to you both. Hope you're well down there in Dorset. Hello to the Leamington Loungers. Still trying to beat the Devonshire Dumplings. Dave, Jean, and Chris. That's all the best from Dave and Lynn. So good evening to all of you guys. Hello to Jeanette and John and Laura Armstrong in Belfast. And hello to Linda Herring as well. So yeah, if you are new to us, if you're with us for the first time, welcome along. Pull up a chair and get yourself settled in. We'll get started about 3 minutes and we'll ask the first question. 50 questions is all you need to know for that. Let me just double check on Twitter. Happy birthday to Nick Edwell, who's turning 85 on Saturday. Oh, many happy returns to you, Nick. I'm sure you're gonna have an incredible celebration on Saturday. And hello to the Fazy family as well, who are giving it a go tonight. Welcome along. As I say, get yourself settled in. Grab yourselves a pen and paper. We do usually have a interactive option. We've not had it for a few weeks. We're not that far away from trialing it again. So keep your eyes peeled on our socials. We will get it back up and running. Even though right, where's me? Add this to me to do this. Out of sight, out of mind. Change video socials. There we go. It's on my to-do list now, so I'll get that fixed for Saturdays. No, it won't be for Saturday's pre-record. For next Thursday. Anyway, yes, lots of exciting things coming up in the pipeline. Very exciting things that I can't really talk about. Yeah, hello to all of the YouTube Live Chat Legends. The YouTube Live Chat is now switched off. So just to stop people putting the answers and stuff in. Facebook is still open. Excuse me. Because we can't switch it off. But Beck will be in there policing, no doubt. Good evening to you, Miss Segar. Hope you are okay. Let me just, 2 minutes to go. Let me jump on to Discord. It's like, I didn't even have Discord open, Alan. It's like we're just in tune. Hello to Two's Company. Good evening to you guys. Hello to Phil and Tracy. Tuesday night dinner. Good evening to you, Mr. Alan Jackson. Hello to the Torbit family. Our theme tune for the evening. Under the weather. Apart from child one who's in the pub. They're definitely not under the weather, are they? But yeah, hello to all the Thorwick family. Hello to General Normsky and all of the undiscovered. Hashtag fangirl and fanboy. Good evening to both of you. Jan and Richard. Okay. All of my condolences. Stevenage Panda team, I've just read what you've put. All of our condolences to you. And if you need anything, shout up. But hope you're all okay at this very, very, very difficult time. But yeah, all of our best wishes and condolences. Hello to Gary and Tamara. Good evening to you guys. Hello to the Wrong'uns. Hello to Irene. Hello to the White Regis Social Club, which tonight consists of Dylan, Debbie, Jason, Charlie, Mike, Maz, and me, plus the Skittle teams and a few other regular Skittle teams. All right, Colin, you're gonna have to explain the Skittle. How does that work? I mean, no, yeah, you'll have to explain that. My head's gone to try and work that one out. Hello to Phil and Vic. Good evening to you who are going rogue eating Jarlsberg instead of Emma Mental. Fair play. Don't blame you. Happy birthday to Sarah as well from the Tuesday night dinner. Team, good evening to you guys. Hello to Irene. Hello to the Mill Lane Mob. Tristan and family. Hope you guys are well. Roxy and Paul. I don't know. Seems to be... There we go. The Balcombs in Warrington and Ruth and Ollie in London. Good evening to you guys. And what the sweet of that? No, that's wrong, Vic. I'm sorry. Blueberry Jamie Dodgers. No, that's wrong. That just seems very... Although I have seen a blueberry rum that I want to try, and I don't really like rum. So, yeah. But I mean, I like blueberry. I have blueberry flavour in my e-cig, but Blueberry Jammy Dodgers, that just... Where did you get them from? I'll have to have a look. I'll have to give them a go. Just seems very wrong, Vic. I'll be honest. I mean, a lot of things I'll tolerate, but that just seems very, very wrong. Anyway, right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome along. It is Thursday, the 17th of November. Thank you for joining us on this cold and wet and windy night. Hope you are all well. 50 questions in front of us, as always. I'm looking up there for the questions, and they're not. They're on that screen over there. Right, let's get into it. We'll kick off with entertainment, as we always do, starting with number one. After securing the Christmas #1 in 2000, which cartoon character secured a second #1 with their cover of Mambo #5? So after securing the Christmas #1 in 2000, which cartoon character secured a second #1 with their cover of Mambo #5? It wasn't a second Christmas #1, it was just a second #1 single, just to clarify. Number two, Amazon have announced this week that which soap that ended this year will be returning on their platform next year. That's just for you, Susan. Sooner I saw that announcement, I had you in my head when this came up. So Amazon have announced this week that which soap that ended this year will be returning on their platform next year. I mean, you'd have thought they'd have sorted it out before they had to have a big farewell party and stuff, wouldn't you? Number three, Debbie Rowe and Lisa Marie Presley were both married to which deceased pop star? So Debbie Rowe and Lisa Marie Presley were both married to which deceased pop star? Wrong screen, Jake. Number four, who is the current host of The Weakest Link? So who is the current host of The Weakest Link? Number 5. Robson and Jerome only released 3 singles. I'm very surprised by that fact. How many of those reached the UK #1 spot? I was trying, when I saw this earlier, I was looking for stats around the chart, and I thought, am I pleased they only released 3, or am I disappointed they only released 3? But Robson and Jerome only released 3 singles. How many of those reached the UK #1 spot? Number 6, Kirsten Dunst, Emma Stone, and Zendaya have all played the love interest of which superhero? So Kirsten Dunst, Emma Stone, and Zendaya have all played the love interest of which superhero? A friend of mine's going to correct me and sort of say, well, Emma Stone wasn't really a love interest, but she was, so. Number 7, who had a hit with 99 Red Balloons in the 80s? 80s? Yeah, 80s. So who had a hit with 99 Red Balloons? Number 8, the movie Highlander features several songs from which rock group? So the movie Highlander features several songs from which rock group? Train. Yeah, ever since I asked the question a few weeks ago about trains and about what train was it that's going past my house, and then someone told me about a website, I have realised there's more trains that go down there than yeah, not just the one an hour to Manchester and Clitheroe. Number 9, Cliff Richard participated in Eurovision twice. His second song was Power to All Our Friends. What was his first? So Cliff Richard participated in Eurovision twice. His second song was Power to All Our Friends. What was his first? And finally, question number 10. After leaving the band that made them famous, whose first solo single was the 1999 song Look at Me? So after leaving the band that made them famous, whose first solo single was the 1999 song Look at Me? I've got their name they were known by and also their married name, if you, just in case. Just to solve any arguments that might come up. Haley. There it is. Right, round 2 is a bit of food and drink for you. Kicking off with this for number 1. Pasta known as farfalle translates to English as what? So pasta known as farfalle translates to English as what? Pasta shapes are called two things, but the translation is only one. Number 2, the Casablanca Valley wine region can be found in which South American country? No, I have not got that wrong. So the Casablanca Valley wine region can be found in which South American country? Number 3, which chocolate box can you find caramel swirl, toffee finger, and the green triangle? So which chocolate box can you find caramel swirl, toffee finger, and the green triangle? Good job I understood what you meant with writing it that way, Tristan, because that could have come across really rude. Number 4, which herb is used in pesto? Oh, you might have meant it that way, to be fair. Which herb is used in pesto? See, I've started a food and drink round, and my is showing me pictures of food recipes now on the screen. Number 5, what meat is wrapped around a boiled egg to make a Scotch egg? So what meat is wrapped around a boiled egg to make a Scotch egg? Number 6, the waxy rind of Edam cheese is which colour? So the waxy rind of Edam cheese is which colour? All right, Tristan, don't worry, I won't kick you out. Number 7, IPA. What does the I stand for? So IPA, what does the letter I stand for? Ben, if you want to put that as your answer, that's fine. You put that as your answer. However, I'm not sure Vic will give you the point. Oh, the patrons in the Discord server are off on one tonight. It's great fun. Number 8, which sauce is traditionally served with pork? So which sauce is traditionally served with pork? Incoming. Maybe not. He's gone straight to his bed. Fair enough. Number 9, Melton Mowbray, famed for its pies, can be found in which county? So Melton Mowbray, famed for its pies, can be found in which county? And finally, number 10, vodka and which fruit juice makes the screwdriver cocktail? So vodka and which fruit juice makes the screwdriver cocktail? There we go. Why are you sneaking?
No, I don't.
No. Say goodnight to everybody. They see ya.
Like, that was how high it was.
I know. That's because you're loud. Love you. Right, final round then and we'll take a break. So Blockbusters normally do this on a Saturday night, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to bring it to Thursday for a one-off. So if you don't play on a Saturday night, this is what we do. This is what we do on a Saturday night. Round 3 is always Blockbusters. It's that TV show style of questions. Kicking off with this for number 1. What PP drove the compact Pussycat in Wacky Races? So what PP drove the compact Pussycat in Wacky Races? Like the gold run style of questions, not the single ones. Jack's jokes from the other night. Number 2, what GW is a former president who appears on the $1 bill? So what GW is a former president who appears on the $1 bill? Number 3, what RC was painted on doors during the Great Plague? So what RC was painted on doors during the Great Plague? Tell that joke in the break. Number 4, what RS is said to gather no moss? So what RS is said to gather no moss? Number 5, what LC is the main character in the Tomb Raider game and film series? So what LC is the main character in the Tomb Raider game and film series? Number 6, what SV is the patron of lovers? I very nearly gave you the first word then. So what SV is the patron of lovers? Number 7, what ML can be found on the flag of Canada? So what ML can be found on the flag of Canada? Number 8, what FP is a board space on a corner in Monopoly? So So what FP is a board space on a corner in Monopoly? Fair playback, I'll give you that. Number 9, what JH created the Muppets? So what JH created the Muppets? Beck sent me a message saying, I'm dead good at Blockbusters. What B should J press to set the website up? Yeah, push B. That would help. And finally, number 10, what BS is the more common name for sodium bicarbonate? So what BS is the more common name for sodium bicarbonate? Right, so that's all of your questions. If you need a recap of those, head on over to jvpqquestions.com, or the link's up on Twitter now. So if you need a recap on those, first 3 rounds are up there ready for you to have a look and peruse through. The joke just before we go into the break, because it's awful, but it's brilliant. Full credit goes to Phil and Tracy for this. I was on Amazon the other day and ordered a chicken and an egg. I'll let you know. I'm going to take a break. I'll see you in about 7 minutes' time. I need to recredit that joke just before I went into the break. Tracy wants to have no part in that joke. It was all Phil's doing. So, but to be fair, I'm still giggling about it now. Right, we'll put your answers, give your answers in just a moment. So start making sure you've got all your answers written down. Do just want to say a massive thank you to those who replied. So we did an Instagram story on Monday where it's just something I'm working on for a couple of upcoming quizzes around Christmas time. And I kind of underestimated how many of you were going to reply, because I'm still trying to, because I also thought with Instagram, if you put a question up, it'll collate the answers for you. No, does it? Heck, it just chucks them all into your inbox and you have to find them. So I'm still collating all the data from that from Mondays, hence why there's not been any more for the rest of the week. So I think I might do it once a week. I might do it on a Monday. I'll ask another 5 questions, and then it's like a family fortune style thing I'm building basically, but asking all of you guys. So yeah, so I'm putting it together. It's for the Christmas New Year period, for one of those quizzes. Yes. So yeah, I'll do another one. I'll do another one next week once I've finished off putting all this data together. Yeah, massively underestimated how many people were going to reply. So, right. Okie dokie, right. So just putting poor, really bad jokes into the Patreon Discord server. Right, let's get into this then. Right, let's see how you did. First 30 questions on the table for you. Let me just get that one to there. Okay, here we go. Right, we started with entertainment. Number 1. No, that's number 1. So, after securing the Christmas number 1 in 2000, which cartoon character secured a second number 1 with their cover of Mambo number 5? It was Bob the Builder. Beat Westlife to the Christmas number 1 with his Can We Fix It? And then he did a cover of Mambo number 5. Good old Bob. Number 2, Amazon have announced this week that which soap that ended this year will be returning on their platform next year. It's Neighbours. I mean, I know it takes a long time to negotiate these things. I'm currently well aware of that. But, you know, you've had all these massive fans of Neighbours who are heartbroken it was ending and then go through all those emotions and then they bring it back. I don't know. But yeah, Neighbours. Number 3, Debbie Rowe and Lisa Marie Presley were both married to which deceased pop star? It's Michael Jackson. Number 4, who is the current host of The Weakest Link? It is Romesh Ranganathan. Number 4, Robson and Jerome only released 3 singles. How many of those reached the UK number 1 spot? All 3 of them. So I kind of think that they must have just gone, do you know what, we're 3 and out. We're not going to release a 4th just in case it breaks the sequence. But yeah, all 3 of their singles reached a number 1. Number 6, Kirsten Dunst, Emma Stone and Zendaya have all played the love interest of which superhero? It's Spider-Man. Number 7, who had a hit with 99 Red Balloons? It was Nana. Ben. Number 8, the movie Highlander features several songs from which rock group? It's Queen. Number 9, Cliff Richard participated in Eurovision twice. His second song was Power to All Our Friends. His first, well, it was Congratulations. Congratulations. Just put it back in your head, Mr. Jackson. And finally, number 10, after leaving the band that made them famous, whose first solo single was the 1999 song Look at Me? It was Jerry Halliwell, or as she's known now, Jerry Horner. Food and drink, number 1, pasta known as farfalle translates to English as butterflies. So the pasta's known as bow ties or butterflies, but the translation is butterflies. That's what gets you the point. Number 2, the Casablanca Valley wine region can be found in Chile. Number 3, which chocolate box can you find Caramel Swirl, Toffee Finger and the Green Triangle? It's Quality Street. Number 4, which herb is used in pesto? It's basil. Number 5, what meat is wrapped around a boiled egg to make a Scotch egg? It is sausage or pork. I will accept pork as an answer. So yeah, it's mainly sausage meat, but sausage meat is also pork, so I'll give you the point. Number 6, the waxy rind of Edam cheese is red. I was also this year old when I found out that Baby Bell don't just do red Baby Bells. They also do a purple one as well. Oh, there's a blue one for low fat, and then there's a purple one, which is cheddar. Number 7, IPA. What does the I stand for? It is India. So it's India Pale Ale. Number 8, what sauce is traditionally served with pork? It is applesauce. Number 9, Melton Mowbray, famed for its pies, can be found in which county? It's Leicestershire. And number 10, vodka, and which fruit juice makes the screwdriver cocktail? It is orange juice. Round 3 is Blockbusters. Number 1, what PP drove the compact Pussycat in Wacky Races? It's Penelope Pitstop. Number 2, what GW is a former president who appears on the $1 bill? It's George Washington. Number 3, what RC was painted on doors during the Great Plague? It's Red Cross. Number 4, what RS is said to gather no moss? It's a rolling stone. Number 5, what LC is the main character in the Tomb Raider game and film series? Lara Croft. Number 6, what SV is the patron saint of lovers? It's Saint Valentine. Number 7, what ML can be found on the flag of Canada? It's maple leaf. Number 8, what FP is a board space on a corner in Monopoly? It's free parking. Number 9, what JH created the Muppets? Jim Henson. And finally, number 10, what BS is the more common name for sodium bicarbonate? It is baking soda. Okay, talking of bad jokes, someone's been listening from his bedroom and he wants to tell you his bad joke. Okay, go on.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Because he wanted to walk on the sand, get into the sea and get eaten by fish.
Wanted to walk on the sand and get eaten by fish?
No, walk into the sea and get eaten by fish.
It wanted to walk into the sea and get eaten by fish?
Yeah.
That's bad, Jack. You got another joke?
Yeah.
Go on then, quickly.
Why did the toilet cross the road?
Why did the toilet cross the road?
Yeah.
Why did the toilet cross the road?
Because he wanted to get buried in the sand.
Love you. Go on, off you toddle. Go on back to bed. He's listening from the bedroom, obviously with bad. Oi, door you.
What?
Mummy's shouting you. There we go. Poor jokes from my 5-year-old. I need to have a word with you about some of those. Right, still to come, connections round and general knowledge. A few comments around the connection round from Saturday night, which I must say was quite cute. A lot of people said, how on earth do you know about, if you haven't played, I won't spoil it, but how on earth do you know about that? Surely you're not even old enough to know about that. I might be 40 years old, but I'm worldly wise. I do know a lot about nothing, but that's the point. I do know a lot about nothing, which makes me good at writing quizzes. So, right. So yeah, that was Saturday's. This is tonight's, and it's that moment, part of the week as well, where Beck has a meltdown while she's trying to work it out as well. As always, 9 questions. Question number 10, what links all of the answers together? Let's do it. Number 1. What is the first name of this person? I couldn't find another way to get this, and I needed this answer in the connection round. What is the first name of this person? Beck is 1 for 1. Number 2, which ball is worth 6 points in the game of snooker? So which ball is worth 6 points in the game of snooker? Number 3, what was the first name of Emperor Bonaparte? What was the first name of Emperor Bonaparte? Beck is 1 for 2 at the minute. Wrong colour, Beck. Number 4, which cocktail consists of advocat, lemonade, lime juice, and has a cherry on top? Now, to be fair, Beck should nail this. Which cocktail consists of advocat, lemonade, lime juice, and has a cherry on top? And lo and behold, Beck's got the cocktail. Number 5, Frank Bruno and Chris Eubank were well known what? So Frank Bruno and Chris Eubank were well known what? Number 6, a four-leaf what is said to be lucky? Whoa, you've never heard of Frank Bruno and Chris Eubank? I mean, Chris Eubank, fair enough, but how can you have never heard of Frank Bruno, Beck? So a four-leaf clover is said to be lucky what? Sorry, a four-leaf what is said to be lucky? Number 7, what was the first name of Franklin, one of the founding fathers of the United States? So what was the first name of Franklin, one of the founding fathers of the United States? Number 8, who revealed the 10 Commandments? So who revealed the 10 Commandments? Number 9, who did Tony Blair replace as Prime Minister? So who did Tony Blair replace as Prime Minister? As always, question number 10, what links them all together? So what links all of those together? So then let's finish off with general knowledge, and this is the round that generally trips everybody up because everyone seems to have a good first 3 rounds and then struggles with general knowledge. But let's see how you did tonight. How you do tonight. Question 1. Please, there we go. What is the? This was a question actually that one of the clients, the connection at St Martin's quiz last Wednesday came up with, and I thought I'll bring it to you guys as well. What is the modern name for the country called Abyssinia? Brilliant question. Slightly differently worded when I did it, but what is the modern name for the country called Abyssinia? Beck, you're wrong, by the way. That's not the connection. Number 2, what shape is the give way sign in the UK? So what shape is the give way sign in the UK? Number 3, in the game Craps on the dice, Snake Eyes is a double what? So in the game Craps on the dice, Snake Eyes is a double what? Number 4, what does the S stand for in USB? Really should know this. I've done variations of this question for the last 2.5 years, but what does the S stand for in USB? I had a moment the other day, plugged the USB in the right way first time. Never happened. Number 5, of the English clubs in the top 4 leagues, 2 letters don't appear in the name of a club. Name either of them. So, of the English clubs in the top 4 leagues, 2 letters don't appear in the name of a club. Name either of them. Number 6, name the character. Name the character for number 6. Number 7, Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria were the ships of which explorer? So Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria were the ships of which explorer? Number 8. This was came up as news yesterday. In a 12-month period up to March this year, Stonia Road Bridge has been declared the #1 bridge struck by drivers. But how many times has it been struck in that 12-month period? Is it 12 times, 23 times, or 33 times? This is the news I read. In a 12-month period up to March this year, Stonia Road Bridge has been declared the #1 bridge struck by drivers. But how many times? Is it 12, 23, or 33? And no, the answer to the Explorer is not Dora the Explorer. I need to get Quiz Jockey back working because the funniest answers were great. Number 9, according to the advertising slogan, a finger of what is just enough to give your kids a treat? So according to the advertising slogan, a finger of what is just enough to give your kids a treat? I'll take you back, that advertising slogan. And finally, number 10, in snooker, which is the first colour to be potted, worth 2 points after all the reds are cleared. So in snooker, which is the first colour to be potted, it's worth 2 points after all the reds are cleared. And appreciate that if you didn't know what the snooker question was in round 4, that might guide you a little bit, but you know. Don't know why I sound like Popeye, but we'll gloss over it. Right, okay, that is all of your questions for this evening. They're up on the website, so the last 2 rounds have gone up there now. So if you need those, head on over there now. Going to take another short break. Just before I do, just completely forgot earlier on, another happy 50th birthday to Catherine. Hosted a quiz for them on Saturday here in Darwin, so another happy birthday to you, Catherine. Hope you enjoyed the rest of your night, and hello to Emma and to Beth as well. Hope you guys are both well, and to everyone who was there. Brilliant night, really enjoyed myself, and probably should have stayed and had a few more drinks, but there you go. I was driving, so I didn't drink. I was on non-alcoholic Heineken, I think I was drinking. Anyway, right, 7 minutes and I will be back and we'll give you the answers. See you shortly. Okay, answers coming up very soon, so make sure you've got them all written down and you've got all your answers ready to go to find out how well you did this evening. Beck has just finally got the connection. Penny's dropped, and also the quiz jockey graders. I was just talking to them because they still meet. That's just dropped on them as well. So, yeah. Doodle-doo. Right, let's find out how you did. That's not the right one. That's the right one. There we go. Right, here we go then. Let's see how you've done this evening. 20 answers still to give you. Starting with this, connections number 1. What is the first name of this person? That lady is called Molly. Molly King. Number 2, which ball is worth 6 points in the game of snooker? It is pink. I won my first game of pool on my second singles game of the year on Monday night. I was very pleased. Number 3, what was the first name of Emperor Bonaparte? It's Napoleon. Number 4, which cocktail consists of advocaat, lemonade, lime juice, and has a cherry on top? It is Snowball. Number 5, Frank Bruno and Chris Eubank were well-known boxers. I've dropped the S off so that it makes it clear what the connection was. Number 6, a 4-leaf clover is said to be lucky. Number 7, what was the first name of Franklin, one of the founding fathers of the United States? It was Benjamin. I'm led to believe that Benjamin's jokes were way better than the Benjamin in our Patreon Discord server's jokes. Number 8, who revealed the 10 Commandments? It was Moses. Number 9, who did Tony Blair replace as Prime Minister? It was John Major. And 10, what links them all together? They are animal farm animals. So the names of all the animals in Animal Farm. How did you get on with that? Let us know. General knowledge to finish you off then. Number 1, what is the modern name for the country called Abyssinia? It's Ethiopia. Number 2, what shape is the giveaway sign in the UK? It's triangle. Number 3, in the game craps on the start again. In the game craps on the dice, snake eyes is a double 1. Number 4, what does the S stand for in USB? It is cereal. Number 5, of the English football clubs in the top 4 leagues, 2 letters don't appear in the name of a club. Name either of them. So it's J or Z. So no clubs have J or Z in their name. That was a good 20 minutes going through all the Football League clubs with an alphabet written on my whiteboard, trying to work that one out. Number 6, name the character. That's Dennis the Menace. Number 7, Nina the Pinta and the Santa Maria were the ships of Christopher Columbus, not Dora the Explorer. Number 8, in a 12-month period up to March this year, Stonia Road Bridge has been declared the #1 bridge struck by drivers. But how many times? 33 times that bridge has been struck. It appealed to me because there was, up in the top 10, there was Lower Downs Road, which is not far from where I grew up. That also is quite high on, but that, I don't know how people can hit that. It's like, really, you can barely get a car through it. Number 9, according to the advertising slogan, a finger of fudge is just enough to give your kids a treat. And number 10, in snooker, which is the first colour to be potted, worth 2 points. After all the reds are cleared, it is the yellow. So that is all your 50 questions. Tot your scores up and see how you did with those. If you need a tiebreaker, sticking with the theme of one of the questions from tonight, because this quite intrigued me. So earlier on, I asked how many times the Stonia Bridge had been hit. But how many bridge strikes in total were there in the 12-month period up to March this year? This quiz, by the way, is not sponsored by Network Rail. I just like the facts. So earlier I asked how many times the Stonia Bridge had been hit. How many bridge strikes in total were there in the 12-month period up to March this year? So I've given you a starting point anyway. And then your answer then, remember nearest to it gets the point, is 1,833. Yeah. Bridge strikes. It was a weird article. It came up on something I was reading and I started reading it and then went down a rabbit hole. But yeah, 1,833 bridge strikes this year. So nearest to that gets the point. That is it for this evening. That is all of your questions and all of your answers. Thank you very much for joining us. Let us know, as you always do across social media, how you got on this evening. Saturdays is pre-recorded. So usual fun of the fair for Saturday, 50 questions and the stuff for you to attack in your breaks. And I will be back live with you next Thursday night. And that is it from me. Thank you very much for playing. Let us know how you did. And I will see you all soon. As always from me, take care. We'll see you soon. Stay safe.